Hey guys, Joe Fish here, and I've got the Mantis X10. Alright guys, I've got the Mantis X10 like I just said. These guys reached out to me and we were able to collaborate a little video or idea pitch on how I'm going to be able to represent this product, give it a full test, a full review, and it will be an ongoing thing. And I'm going to try and do, 1 or 2 sessions a week and document that, and I'll post these videos up and see how I progress through learning with the Mantis X10 system. Now, I'm not saying by any means I am some sort of pistol marksman. I can usually hit, a silhouetted target. I can hit basically what I'm trying to aim for. I'm not, Demolition Ranch, handgun specialist, nothing like that. I practice so that I can at least hit what I'm aiming at. I have not shot pistols for very long in my life because I grew up in New York State and pistols were, as you guys might know, a lot more regulated. And then I moved to Pennsylvania in my later years, and I've just always been, long guns, rifles, shotguns, that type of stuff. And then just recently in my late 20s, early 30s, I started getting into, handguns and learning. And basically, I've taught myself. I've never gone and had somebody say, this is how you hold it, this is how this. I've done a lot of my own research to try and prove my accuracy on my own. That being said, I also do not have, some, high-end, high-precision caliber pistol. I use my Taurus. I have a Taurus Judge. I have my Taurus 9, and I just picked up a Taurus 357. I like Taurus. I know people knock on them. They're reliable. They're affordable, and they do what they're supposed to do. So, all right. Back to this. So you're going to order a Mantis X10, and this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a box. It's going to look just like this. Okay? You guys check them out, mantisx.com. It is a little bit pricey, but if you want to up your price, your game, this is what you got to do. So you're going to attach the sensor. You're going to download an app, collect and analyze the data, improve your precision. That's the whole point of this entire system here. What you're going to get in the box is the X10 smart sensor, the case, USB charge cable, and a quick start guide. Also, like I said, download the app so that way you'll be able to utilize this. So let's go ahead, slide the sleeve off. It's awesome packaging, by the way. Slide this up, and then you're going to get this. This is your quick start guide. Download the app, like I just said. Attach the smart sensor to your firearm. Open the app, follow the instructions. If you have any questions, you can call, email, or go to the website. The website does have some tutorial troubleshooting videos. They also have a YouTube page. So, like I said, they really went out on this packaging, so kudos to that. Kudos to them for that. A really nice case. It's going to go great in the range bag because you can live fire with this. You're going to open up, and this is what you're going to get. First off, you're going to get your little Allen wrench with your hardware, and I'll get into that first. And that is for your barrel mount. Now you can attach this to a shotgun or rifle, and this is going to basically give you the same data as what you would get off of using a pistol. So we'll set that there. You're also going to get these little rubber pads. I'm not 100% sure what these are for. I didn't see what these were for when I was looking through. I'm not sure what these are for. Your charging cable, the USB. Everybody has a USB charger. I think that's how they come in phones now. And a sticker. And I love the guy's explanation, because if you don't like it, your 4-year-old will. So I like it. It's going on my gun cabinet. And then the actual device itself. Right here, this little doohickey is the Mantis X. You'll push that. You'll see your this light will come on. It'll flash green. It'll pulse, kind of a slow pulse. But to attach that, you can attach it to any firearm that has a rail. This, by the way, is cleared and I'm safe. You are going to pull this tab down, lock it in place. Like I said, you'll turn it on, locate it. You'll have to have Bluetooth turned on your phone. And from there, I'm going to take you guys over to the screen record. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I haven't spliced it out yet, so bear with me, guys. I might have to tinker around with it. You might have to turn your head. I'm hoping you don't have to, but I had to screen record what was going on with my phone, which is what I'm using to record my video. Just slide this right off here real quick. Oh, duh. Helps if I unlock. Helps if I pull the latch down. All right, that is this. That is everything you're going to get with that. What you're going to see now is about 8 minutes worth of me running through some of the tutorials that it tells you to right when you start off. And I'll also, you'll see a circle, and this will be what they call, I think, their spider chart. And you'll see little red blocks, and you'll see different images pop up, and that's me opening up the red bars to see where I've gone and how to correct it. Now, this is just my first one. This is my first time picking it up. I can sit in my living room chair and you know, do this in my living room, and I can try and improve my grip. And just improving your grip, your stance, your trigger pull, all that fun stuff will actually, it will translate when you go to the range. So we're going to stick with this for right now. I'm going to try and get out to the range one of these days this week, even in the morning, even if it's 10, 15, 20 shots, just something I'll do another video with, you know, using live rounds, and we'll go from there. But, all right, guys, that's what we got. If you're interested or you're struggling with trying to figure out how to diagnose and up your accuracy game, not everybody lives in an area where you can go and just, you know, go to a gun range and there's going to be an instructor there. Or you live in an area where you can have access to an instructor, a firearms instructor. Or for that matter, you may not have the means to afford to pay for someone to give you lessons, or you don't have somebody you know, a friend or family member that can help you, and you want to do it yourself. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that wants to do it myself. I'm the guy that wants to figure out, this is what I'm doing, this is what's happening, what am I doing wrong down here to improve down there? And I try to do it myself. I do a lot of my own research. You know, YouTube is a big help. Although, you know, with YouTube cracking down on gun videos and stuff, it's getting harder because less and less people are trying to make those types of videos because it's just they don't get anywhere. You know what I mean? If I was a monetized channel and they seen this in the first 5 seconds of my video, right there, the monetization's gone. I don't care about monetization, but there are people that are bigger channels that's what they're trying to shoot for. They're trying to get, you know, that $20-30 a month off of YouTube through ad revenue, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't foresee myself getting to that point, but maybe someday. But there we go, guys. Like I said, if you're in the market, this is not a cheap item. This is about, I think, $250. Possibly, I might be wrong on that, but knowledge is power, and that's what I'm trying to stress here. If you're in the market to try and make yourself a better shooter, make yourself more accurate, make yourself more reliable, even if your only use is to have this in your home as self-defense, you want to have the I'm trying to think of the word here. You want to have the means to hit what you're aiming at, and that comes with practice. Practice makes perfect, and sometimes, like I said, you can't always get to the range. right here, you can at least troubleshoot and go through all the steps and notions, and by running through this drill over and over and over and over again, and correcting it here and correcting it this way and correcting it this way to the highest score you can get. And you'll see here on my scores are about 90%, the highest score you can get being 100. If you're down in the low 60s, 70s, 80s, this right here would help you, use this in the manner that it's intended, and that's to defend yourself or to defend your loved ones or defend your property or, whatever the circumstance is, whatever the reason you have a firearm for, whether it just be plinking, self-defense, or you use it, you have a role where you might need to use it for your job, you're in security or law enforcement or something, This is a way that you can, in the comfort of your own home or weather's going to be turning nasty here soon. I could sit here in my living room and practice, or sit in my kitchen and practice aiming at, the light switch in the living room or something. You know what I mean? I can do that here, and I can diagnose and troubleshoot, and then take those skills and take them to the range and see a difference. Right now, it's all theory. I'm assuming it works. These guys have put a lot of, engineering and ingenuity and money into this project to make a product that does the job, and that's why it is here. And you have to ask yourself this: are you serious about shooting? We had just to have a little story time with that before I go. My town recently, there was an issue with a man trying to abduct children from their front yard. Was driving around and tried to get them to get in there. And he's a real creepy dude. Like, anybody that's had any type of interaction with him, it's always been some weird, crazy interaction that's like either makes you angry or makes you weirded out, or like just some sort of, you ask yourself, like, is that dude on drugs? Like, what's going on here? Like, and, and that's, we did trunk or treat because we didn't want to take our kids walking around town. And I told the wife, I said, what happens if you're, letting the kids play and they're, 150 feet away from the garage, down playing at the bottom of the yard, and, you're up here at the top of the yard by the garage and with one child and the other one's down there. We have a pretty huge yard. It's pretty massive. You guys might have seen it in some of my other videos. Somebody stopped and ran out and grabbed a kid. That's scary, man. I don't like to even think about it. That shit scares the hell out of me. And pardon my language, but it does. And I told her, if we're going to let the kids play outside, maybe let's make sure we're prepared and take a firearm with you, take a gun with you. That's why I have this stuff. That's why I go and I train, and that's why I try to get better at a shot, because if I have to shoot at someone who's trying to grab my child, I want to have the confidence to know I'm putting that shot on his ass and not hitting my kid. That type of stuff. And that's what I'm talking about. The confidence that you're going to be able to hit what you want to hit when you're trying to hit it, when it matters the most, when a life is on a line. Here you go. Like I said, this is why I train. When I saw this and I read up on it, I was like, man, I would love to do this. I know I'm not a very good handgun shooter, so I know that starting off with this, I could probably document and go to the range and be like, you know what, last year I couldn't hit that from this distance, no matter how hard I tried. Or I might hit it 1 out of 20 shots. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and get the wife to do this too. I want to make sure that if she has to, if she has to shoot, I want her to make sure she's going to hit what she's aiming at. So there we go, guys. That's all I got for you. The rest of this video is going to be that screenshot. I hope that I can edit it right and put it together so it comes out decent. If not, I will have to reshoot that, so which would skew the numbers. If I wanted to do an out of the box, open up the app for the first time, put this on my gun and fire it. So that's what you're going to see. So no matter what, that's what you're going to see. I might have to try and figure out how to do a better one later. But all right, guys, that's all I got for you. I got to go to work. I'm not going to have time now because I rambled and jawed on for too long. But you get what I'm coming with. That's all I got for you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. check these guys out, and if you do, tell them Joe Fish sent you, because that would help me out a lot. All right, guys. Deuces.